Super excited to feature the brand new North American debut of the 208 BHS. This is the 2024 redesigned unit, something with features that customers have been asking for. So we're going to start right up front. Here at Premier RV Center, we do put on a standard power jack, which will be done very shortly here. We wanted to get this out to you as quick as we could with the new updates for 2024, so that'll be happening as we speak this week. Below the propane tank cover, we're going to have two 20-pound tanks standard as part of the Nano Off Grid package, which is standard on every Nano now. We've got room on our battery rack for up to 2 batteries. Very important because we do have now 200 watts of standard solar on all Apex product lines, including the Nano series. Very helpful in running some of the features that we discuss in our inside video of this brand new 208 2024 edition. New feature for this year, we do also have a battery cutoff switch. So you'll see that little red key there. That'll allow you, as you go into storage, to be able to make sure you've killed all the power to anything inside. So now that solar panel on the roof is constantly charging your battery without a draw. It's a very important feature, whether you store it in your driveway for the summer or whether you put it somewhere either on a campsite that you come back to on weekends, or again in an off-site storage facility, something that you will appreciate over time. We've got a great high-rise standard stone guard here, 2 LED lights facing forward, very important when you're coming in at night so you can see what you're doing, unhooking and hooking up. And we've got our great 3/4 length front cap here with our large oversized windshield, which our customers always appreciate. Just makes that coach feel so much bigger, especially on a darker day. One of the things overall that they've done throughout the whole coach, and this is the whole structure, is they have used a thicker Asdel. Asdel is the backer that they use to a fiberglass. It is a man-made product that cannot absorb water, and therefore you're not going to have a situation where water can get into a sidewall and start to pull it apart. Some of the other beneficial features of that Asdel product are it's a better insulator, and it's a better sound deadener. So you can imagine if they've now used more of that product and they use it both behind the fiberglass, and it also lines your walls. So now you do not have any wood products on the inside of the coach of the walls that can absorb water. So now it is an even better insulator and an even better sound deadener. So again, using technology that is here now to make for a better camping experience for all. We've got 4 large oversized jacks on all of the 208 product lines. Our 200 watt solar panel we mentioned is all routed to our charge controller here. This charge controller is of a size where you could add another 200 watt panel should you wish. You do have a 12 volt outlet here that'll attach into that battery bank that you can add to the front, as well as your solar. And then you've got 2 USB chargers and your switch for your front lights. We've got a full 7.5 feet of storage here. So whether you have some longer items like brooms, wash brushes, fishing rods, you really have that storage available. And then we've got our awning running literally right next to that door, so right to the back towards our outside kitchen. So you get a wonderful length here to be able to enjoy, be able to be outside most of the time, which when we're camping on great days like today, that is where we want to be. This becomes your really your outdoor living room and partially your kitchen as well here. So we've got our standard Lippert steady steps here for the last couple of years, and something that our customers really appreciate if they've got young kids, if they've got sites that are on level, because each of the individual legs can again be adjusted to uneven terrain. And then you've got the great grab handle. So again, if you've got younger children, anybody with a bit of a disability that has a little bit of tough time getting up and downstairs, you're going to appreciate how solid those are, the grip that they have on them as well. All something that our customers keep telling us they appreciate on them. We've got now standard aluminum wheels, so it is not an option. It is going to be a standard feature here going forward, and something that, again, customers have been asking for, so less maintenance going forward. We've got that same large oversized window here with its partner on the other side, so you get a great cross flow of air and ventilation. And we have a newly redesigned outdoor kitchen. So certainly Coachman and the Nano folks have been listening, and something that our customers have been interested in is to have the griddle set up. So wonderful for breakfast and lunches. They've opted to use the Suburban option. You do get that great little grease trap, and as somebody who loves to cook bacon when I'm out camping, something I truly appreciate on the cleanup. And nicely it tucks away inside here. We do also have a 120 volt outlet, which works great for plugging that coffee maker, and we even have a USB little charger in there. And we've got a light as well. And then we've got that additional cube fridge here. And then we've got propane right to the back, as previous generations did. And that'll allow us to plug in that griddle or opt in that battery as well. Another little change, which I absolutely love, customers have been discussing as well, is the ability to add a rear hitch easily. We now have a Lippert frame here with a Lippert frame hitch attachment. So we have basically a setup here, and we keep that hitch in stock where it's simply 4 bolts, very easy to attach Now you've got a hitch that's rated to the back that goes right to the frame, not to your bumper, so you can carry that 2, 3, 4 bikes off the back should you wish. We do have other great bike racks that can allow you to option 2 bikes towards the front as well. So especially if you're a bigger family, now you could carry everybody's bike on the outside of the coach. So something customers have been asking for. Certainly Coachmen and Apex have been listening, and they've now added that feature, which we appreciate. We've got our standard spare tire in the back. Should you need it, it's there in any time of need. And as we come around the backside, again, we've got our hookups here, 30 amp service. That'll allow us to run our air conditioner. Should you not need that, you could run off a 15 or 20 amp service. So again, allowing you multiple options here, as well as with that 200 watt solar, again, allowing you to basically be out there in different ways. Easy to access black and gray tanks at the back here, typically where our dump stations will be. You'll notice the height there. They're not right next to the ground. Again, that's going to help to protect them. And then towards the front here in a second, we'll show you the drain for the freshwater, which is a huge 50-gallon tank, something you do not typically see on coaches of this size. And if you are somebody who likes state parks, provincial parks, where you do not have water on site, you're going to appreciate that. As well, standard, we do have our black tank flush. We have our, should you have it, water on site. We've got that direct connection, and a really great feature here, especially for young kids or when you have your pets with you. We've got a hot and cold shower. You can rinse everybody off before they come inside. We've got our standard 3.5 foot depth slide out here. So even with that slide out all the way in, we are able to access everything that typically we want to, minus watching television. So if you want to get to the fridge, you can. If you want to get to that bathroom on the road, you have that ability without issue, without fail. And then we've got that great opposing window we discussed. So again, 2 windows, same size, across from each other. You're going to get great cross flow of air. And then we've got our emergency exit window here in the front bedroom. So that again, you get wonderful amounts of air coming through the coach. There's our large and easy to access gate valve. So when you want to leave quickly, if that storm's brewing and you want to empty that tank because you're towing with an SUV, it is quick, it is easy to get rid of that fresh water that you do not need anymore. And then we've got our freshwater fill just above there. So when you're coming into the campground, it is nice and easy to be able to fill that unit up and then get to that campground and start enjoying the beautiful summer weather that we have out here today. We'd invite you out to come and see this brand new 2024 Apex Nano 208 BHS, Coachmen and Apex's most popular family trailer.